Hi, I'm David from Apex Mountain School, and on today's tech tip video, we're going to be talking about belaying from the top of a climb. You'd be belaying from the top of a climb either on a multi-pitch or if you're top roping and access the climb from the top. Two of my favorite methods that I use when belaying from the top would be either the redirect method or the direct method. The first technique we're going to talk about today is the redirect belay method. To set this up, we're going to take our climber strand, or the strand that goes down to our climber. We are going to redirect it through a carabiner on our master point. Go ahead and lock that up. That strand is then going to come back to our belay device, and we'll thread it through just like normal with the brake strand on the bottom of the device. Clip that in and go ahead and lock it to your belay loop. At this point we have a typical top rope setup, one that most people are familiar with, either from the climbing gym or climbing from the base of a crag. We have the rope coming from our climber up to our master point, and from there back to our belay device. A couple of reasons I like the redirected belay at the top of a climb are: one, it is easy to set up. It looks very familiar and is just like setting up a top rope down at the base of a climb or in a climbing gym. The other reason I really like it is you can use any style device for belaying in this method. You don't need any special tools, tips, or tricks in order to do this. A couple of the downsides, though, to using this kind of belay method are it's more difficult to escape the belay. There are more steps involved to get yourself out of the system in order to help your climber if they need assistance. The last thing that is a downside to using this belay method is that you can get sucked up into your anchor. When your belayer falls, you will feel all that weight onto your harness and it will want to pull you up into the anchor. The next belay method we're going to talk about, and my favorite belay method when belaying from the top of a cliff, is the direct belay. This is when we are belaying directly off the master point on our anchor. You do need a special device in order to set up this belay. You need a device with a loop on the back. This is called an attachment point. Black Diamond makes the Guide ATC, Petzl makes the Reverso. This one here is a Wild Country Guide Light. Again, what we're looking for is this loop on the back of our device called an attachment point. So to set this up, we are going to clip our device into our master point via that attachment point and go ahead and lock it up. Next, we are going to take our climber's rope and feed it through our belay device just as though we were top roping. So we have our climber strand coming out of the top of our device and our brake strand coming out of the bottom of our device. When we clip this in, we want to make sure we are clipping both the wire and the rope. Go ahead and lock that up. Now, in order to belay in this fashion, all we need to do is pull down on our brake strand and pull in on our climber strand. Some benefits to belaying directly off our anchor and why it's my go-to at the top of a climb. One being it is an assisted braking device when set up in this fashion. What that means is when this top strand or climber strand is weighted, it pinches down onto our brake strand into that brake position. This adds a lot more friction into the system and aids in holding a fall. Another great thing about this system is it is super easy to escape the belay and assist your partner or your climber. All you have to do is tie off your climber and you can go down safely and assist them or go out and get help. Some downsides, though, to using this belay method. One being you do need a special device in order to do this. Again, you're looking for a device with this attachment point on the back. Another downside to this is it is a little bit more complex when it comes to lowering your partner or your climber back down. Because of the assisted braking device, it moves very fluidly in one direction, but it holds very tightly in the other. In a future video, we'll talk about how to release this device in order to lower your partner back down. Thank you for watching our video today. I'm David with Apex Mountain School. For more tech tip videos, tune in to our Facebook and Instagram, or head on over to our website at apexmountainschool.com. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.